Hey guys, can everybody hear me? I can't tell. Sorry I'm a little late. I was trying to get everything figured out. Leave me a comment if you guys can hear me good. Okay, awesome. Hey stranger, hey Sparkle, hey Karina, Victoria, Melissa, I hate peas, see, Revival, hey guys. I'm so excited. I'm also super nervous. And sorry, it's a little dark in the background just because of the kiddos. I can't have a million lights. But hopefully it works through with the vibe going on anyways. Um, so tonight I am going to be, yes, the hubby is here. I told him he better be. Um, Tonight we are going to talk about the legend of Goatman's Bridge. It is actually pretty close to us, probably a 15-minute drive from here. And we've actually visited it. And we had our own strange experience there. And then what followed through after visiting there. Sorry. So, yeah, let's get into it. I am going to see here. Hmm. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out if there's a picture up, like when I stop my cam. I'm still learning StreamYard, so I apologize. Hey, Care Bear. Great to see you. How do I add my photos? Hmm. Haha, there we go. Sorry, y'all. A lot of this I couldn't see until I actually got into the studio. And since this is my first live, um, yeah, there we go. That's better. Now y'all ain't looking at a bare screen. Um, so let's get started. So the legend of Goatman's Bridge. Um, Folks in Denton County, Texas, knew that Oscar Washburn was a reliable man with a good business sense. And I'm sorry, y'all, I have been fighting this strep or whatever my lovely son brought in the house, so my voice isn't like the best tonight, but we shall go through. Um, Oscar Washburn was a reliable man and had a really good business sense. He lived with his wife and child in a wood shanty with a tin roof, not far from the Alton Bridge of Hickory Creek. And this is Hickory Creek, Texas. Washburn made his living as a goat farmer. Locals affectionately referred to him as the Goat Man, and people came from all over to buy his milk, meat, and cheese, as well as hear the yarns that Washburn's wife spun. He became so popular that he even painted a wooden sign that read, "This way to the Goat Man," which he hung on the Alton Bridge so that all his prospective customers would know how to find him. The sign served its purpose, guiding more customers to his home, but it also caught the attention of local Ku Klux Klan members. With the country locked in the depths of the Depression, the Klansmen were angry to see a man of color succeeding while so many others struggled. They decided to put a stop to it. One evening, they came to Washburn's shanty carrying torches. They demanded that Washburn come out of his house, and he emerged from the house toting a shotgun, telling the men to clear off his property before firing a warning shot into the air. The Klansmen fled, but not before declaring that he would be back to teach him a lesson. Washburn returned inside to find his family cowering in the corner of the shanty. "They're gone," Washburn said. "If they ever come again, I won't be firing a warning shot." "If they ever come again, they'll be coming to kill us," his wife said. "We should clear out of here. It isn't safe anymore." "This is our home," Washburn replied. "I swear to God no devil's going to drive us from it." For a time, life returned to normal. Washburn tended to his goats, and people continued to come buy his wares, but not as many as before. Word had gone out that the Klan would terrorize anyone who gave him business. His wife continued to plead with him to move, and Washburn continued to refuse. "I'm a man," he said. "I've given my sweat and blood to make this our home, and hell itself won't move us out." One evening, he woke to hear his goats frantically bleeding. Jumping out of bed, he ran outside to find a man slitting the throats of all of his animals. In a blind rage, he rushed towards the man. He chased him across the Alton Bridge and found himself surrounded by a posse of hooded Klansmen. Realizing that he had run into a trap, Washburn screamed a warning to his family. He tried to run, but was quickly overtaken by the mob. They knocked him down in the middle of the bridge, and several members of the Klan pinned him down, while another tied a noose around his neck. Washburn fought like a man possessed, kicking and struggling to no avail. After tightening the noose, the Klansmen hoisted him up and dropped him over the side of the bridge. When they were satisfied that Washburn was dead, they moved to his home. The men surrounded it from all sides, setting the shanty on fire and killing the women and 3 children trapped inside. Washburn's body was left hanging for days. Several members of the mob even returned to take photographs, selling the images as postcards in a local mercantile. Then, the body simply disappeared. No one knew what became of it. Folks had speculated that the rope broke and he was carried downstream, or that some kind-hearted local finally cut his body to give him a proper burial. Rumors that the Goatman still roamed the area began soon after. People reported seeing him walking across the bridge or standing near the ground where his shanty stood. The stories grew when several members of the lynch mob died under curious circumstances. One died choking as he ate his dinner. One took ill and died of fever, hallucinating and shouting at ghosts. 2 were killed in a drunken car accident while crossing the Alton Bridge at night. Though any physical trace of Oscar Washburn, his family, and his home have long since disappeared, residents will tell you that his ghost still lingers in the area. Car wrecks on the nearby road are attributed to the wrath of the Goatman. Visitors report sighting his ghost walking along the river, while others have claimed to have seen his body hanging from the bridge. Still, others say that if you visit the bridge at midnight, the ghost of the Goatman will attack you, and that if you stand where his home once stood, you will feel your skin begin to burn. And another legend suggests that if you stand on the bridge late at night, you can hear the voice of Washburn calling out his oath. "This is our home. I swear to God, no devil's going to drive us from it." So, guys, what do you think about that? That is I guess, how the Goatman's Bridge got its start. Um, it's a pretty creepy place. Um, it's no longer drove on, but instead now it's a popular photography spot. It got trails around there for people to go exploring and walking. Um, and I actually, when I was digging into this legend a little bit more, I found out things that I didn't know. And apparently, back in those awful times, there were a lot of Ku Klux Klan murders on that bridge. It was a very popular spot for them to murder and hang black men. And I never knew that. I never knew that history. And it's just, it makes it even weirder, and it makes it feel just weird that we would go to a place where such awful, horrific things happened. Um, because I went there because, um, I mean, BuzzFeed did a video on it. Ghost Adventures went there. I mean, it's a very popular area. But now that I know that it's not just a legend, but there's been even more uh, hangings there. Oh, it's just awful. It feels very gross. And if that is the truth, I think that explains why the place would be haunted, because they deserve to be angry. And it could just be that, the Oscar story was just kind of put in place to give some kind of, I don't want to say tribute, but memorialization for murders that did happen there, that are nameless. Because think about it. I mean, we don't really know a lot about the past and people that were hung by the KKK. Like, that's not something most people know. Like, we don't, there's no book saying this is what they did. We know the famous things. We know stories that have been talked about, things that made the news and whatnot. But think about how many murders and crimes they committed that we never knew about, that nobody ever knew about. Don't you think those spirits are angry? I would feel forgotten about. So, what is really kind of interesting also, is, well, I don't want to say it's interesting. Thank you, Hannah. Yes, this is when my hair was all purple. Of course, now I have like the mermaid color. And you are gorgeous too, Hannah. I love your picture. Let me pull it up here. So this actually happened back in 2018. So, gosh, I mean, yeah, it's been 4 years. Um, let me see how I can share the screen. I want you guys to see his picture. Um, Alrighty. Ooh, it's like Inception. Mirror, 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 mirror. Okay, sorry. um, I know. I want Tia to do some more makeup lives because I really, really need some help. Like, I'm okay with my makeup, but I'm not like great. Okay, let me pull up this video, this link. Sorry. Oh, come on, phone. Let me pull up his name. So, okay. So this is a picture of the Goatman's Bridge. Uh-oh, cop chase. Make sure you spill the tea with us, Hannah. Hey Terry, how are you? I am like so excited that all y'all are here. Okay, so this is Old Alton Bridge, or as they call it, Goatman's Bridge, which you can see like right in like this area. Let's see if I can zoom in. Like right here is like an actual plaque where they talk about the history of it because it's a historical landmark now. But what is really awful is this is Lermont Jones, and he is a teenager. He was 17 years old. His name is Lermont Stowers Jones. He went by Mont, and he went missing. The last time that Mont was seen was a few days before Thanksgiving of 2018. His father had dropped him off at the Denton County Courts building and told his son to call him once he was done, but his son never called. The next day, Jones, who is his father, was coming home from his daughter's basketball game when he got a call from the Denton Police Department. They asked me, "Do you have a son named Lermont?" Jones said, and I said yes. And they said, "Well, you need to come identify his body at the Old Alton Bridge." Could you imagine getting a call like that? Just that cold of, "Do you have a kid? Well, I need you to come identify their body." How horrid. The Old Alton Bridge, where Mont's body was found, has a divisive past. It's commonly known as Goatman's Bridge, and according to the local legend, it was the site of a brutal lynching of a black man named Oscar Washburn in the early 20th century. While there are no official records of Washburn existing, the bridge has had a reputation for having a problematic past that includes racial violence. A lifelong Denton resident who went to school with Mont says the bridge is also the site of racial murders and many satanic rituals. The KKK used to hang people off of it way back in the day, which is what I was telling you guys I had found out about. A Jessica Luther is a teaching fellow at the university. Sorry, that was Roxy shaking. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's been pouring here. Jessica Luther Rummel is a teaching fellow at the nearby University of North Texas. She's a strong advocate for the Jones family. It is very clear that it is a place that has become a beacon for white supremacy and white supremacist legends, these kinds of stories and myths that uphold these types of ideals. Lermont Jones, Taxi, sorry y'all. Lermont Jones, which is Mont's father, says the location wasn't the only strange thing about his son's death. He was frustrated with the response of law enforcement. Jones said about 20 minutes after he got the first phone call about identifying his son's body, he got another call from a Texas game warden who said Mont's body wasn't at the bridge. Jones says for several hours his family scrambled to find Mont while police continued to search for his body. So, like, they found him and then he disappeared. How the hell do you explain that? Tell me that is not some of the craziest crap y'all have ever heard. And this is legit published in news articles that it happened. Oh my goodness, Hannah. Holy cow. You got helicopters and 25 cop cars. Ooh-wee, somebody's in trouble there. So, like, what I don't understand is how would a cop find the body, call his dad, and say, I need you to come identify the body, and then the body's just gone? That doesn't make any sense to me. And that's just one of the many weird things about this location. So eventually, they found Mont's body near the bridge. So near the bridge, but they couldn't find it. Like crazy. And Jones goes, so wait a minute, just say y'all have been out here searching for 16 hours with drones and divers, and you said his body was not in there. There's no way his body is in there. And 16 hours later, you say his body's here. Something's not right with that picture. Now think about it. The legend of Oscar, what happened? They went to go look at his body, and his body was gone. Coincidence? I don't know. I'm just saying. So according to DPS, which is Department of Public Safety for Texas, the official cause of Mont's death was accidental drowning, but his father suspects foul play, and some details of the investigation don't sit right with him. Jessica Rummel with UNT says there are conflicting reports of who was at the scene, how Mont got to the bridge, and how he died. We have this family whose child is deceased, and they still, years later, do not have full transparency in answers as to why. No one has been charged in connection with Mont's death, and his father wants the case to be reopened. When can my son have justice? When can he get justice? He's no longer here, but he needs justice. So I'm going to just share a picture of this sweet boy. Like, it's just, that's heartbreaking. And it is very, very suspicious. I mean, living down here in the South, and, I've talked about this with a few other people, how just awful the, no, go away, ad, the racism is here. And it just really is horrible. So this is a picture of Lermont. I mean, just look how, just, gosh, he looks so sweet and so handsome. And just, he was literally so close to graduating and starting his life off, and all of a sudden, just bam, they can't find his body. They can find his body. Like, I don't know. It's just really weird. And this is some of the things that happen around this location. Um, Truthfully, I think it was foul play because, um, they had asked questions, and it's just weird. Like, how is anybody going to just jump off, to go swimming in a nasty ass creek that they don't even know how deep it is? And okay, so if that was the case, why didn't anybody know what happened? Okay, because I don't see a kiddo that's 17 going out there by themselves, because it is a popular spot for teens, even adults and stuff. And a lot of them will go out there and, be crazy and um, draw stuff. Like, there's so much graffiti around there. Um, I don't see him going there by himself. So if he did jump and go into the water, why would nobody be able to say, hey, he didn't come back up, call the police? So to me, it just, something is just not right with me. Like, it just does not feel like, I don't get that sense of closure. And I feel so awful for the family because it's been 4 years. And I feel like this poor baby, and I know he's not a baby, but I just, when I hear, like, when I see a teenager and I think about, my oldest is 17, like, that's a baby for me. That's a baby. Yeah, exactly, stranger. There were no witnesses. So that's what doesn't make sense to me. How can you see? That's the thing. So actually, Melissa, that's a good question. Let's pull that up because I don't know how far away the courthouse is to the bridge. So let's do a little digging. So does that, let's see, can y'all see that okay? I'm trying to like learn and play with the settings, so I'm sorry. I'll get it eventually. I promise. So Goatman Bridge. Okay, so Old Alton Bridge map. Sorry, y'all. Trying to fix it. Okay. Sorry, I like turned my phone on so I can kind of also see what you guys are seeing, so I can make sure it's looking right because I can't see the chat or anything. So direction. So Denton. Okay, so you're talking about 7 miles, 7.8 miles. It's 15, 16-minute drive, and that's with no traffic. And if you know Texas, we always got traffic. So I don't see him walking from all this way to here if he was by himself. Like, maybe I could see a group of friends doing it, or he was picked up and he was dropped off there. And like, it's weird to me that, sorry, y'all, that, like, the courthouse should have cameras, right? So yeah, exactly, stranger and Melissa. Like that's not an easy walk. And I don't see a 17-year-old just saying, "Hey, I'm just gonna randomly go walk to the bridge." There had to be like a reason. He was either meeting up with people or he was with people, you know? And the courthouse, it's a courthouse. They got cameras. You're going to tell me none of those cameras showed where he went, like who he left with? Did he leave on foot? Did he leave with somebody? And yeah, it's fishy to me. And being down here in the South, um, gosh, now I know where my daughter gets her and. She gets it from mama. I promise I'll get better, y'all. I'm just like still kind of nervous. It's different from being on panel because y'all are actually tuning in to watch me, and it's just so weird. Yeah, so they would definitely have cameras there. So, all Kara, you didn't have to speed it up. I'm glad you're back though. Um, I feel like something's being covered up. Like either the kids that were with him is covering it up, or like, I mean, I don't want to say law enforcement's crooked, but you know, there's a lot of good old boys in Texas, if you know what I mean. And the racism down here is horrid, and it's very much in your face. Um, and I'm from like the Chicago area, so when I moved down here, I was blown away by it because it's it's not like that up north. And like when my husband went with me up north to visit, he was like, "It's so different. Like there's just none of that tension. Like it's really bad down here. There's a lot of the good old boys and the uppity, you know, white chicks. Um, and so like there's automatically this tension that's perceived, of course, because it's so bad down here. And I've had to tell some of the people that I've gotten to become very close to, like, no, 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 I'm not like that. I'm not like them. And like once they get to know me, of course, they're like, oh yeah, oh wait, you're from up north. Oh yeah, 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 you're cool. It's different. It really is. Um, and I don't know if it's just because up north where I'm from, it's kind of like about 20 minutes from Chicago. Um, we all grew up the same, and like nobody looked at anybody else as better or worse. It is just, it's hard to describe. And I'm not black, and I feel it. I can sense it. I can pick up on it. Like the tension is there. It's really bad. Um, so I feel like there could have been some foul play there, like most definitely, because this 15-minute drive just does not feel right. Um, and I know, like, of course, I didn't want to kind of like jump into true crime like already, but for me, when this came up, when I was researching the bridge, I was just like, wow. Like I remember hearing about the story, but I didn't really know all the details, and I didn't know that like there was so much behind it because of course the news just reports that it was an accidental drowning and blah blah blah. And he's a a black man or black teenager, and we all know that the news is gonna push out the blonde hair, blue eyes missing, murdered, injured people more than they're going to push out a black teenager, um, especially down here in the South. It's very much, you don't hear about a lot of the minority cases down here like you would in other places. And it's already bad in America. I'm not sure how other countries are. I don't know if they have the same struggles, but it seems like it's gotten worse with the news too in a lot of ways. Um, I feel like in a lot of ways we get, I don't want to say used to it, but we get so complacent that we don't look into things. We don't question things. We just take things as we're told. Sorry, guys. Take a drink. So, sorry, just reading. Yeah, the good old boy system. Hey, Aesop. It's really bad. Yeah, stranger. It is definitely interesting being an American. I love being an American, but a lot of times it is very just shameful to just sit and watch the shit that happens. Yeah, Sparkle, it's cold here too, but I'm about to go outside and have a cigarette too. um, oh, Victoria, are you in Texas too? Okay, so Melissa, I know you're close to me. That is awesome. So, Victoria, are you still in Lubbock? Yeah, Melissa, I remember Mega Mouse post talking about she was going to come to Granbury. I was cracking up. I didn't know at the time that that was actually made for you. So I told Tia, I was like, ooh, I wish she would come to Texas. Come play, baby. Come play. Oh, Care Bear, that is just, gosh, why? Why? Why are we, like, why are people still like this? Wow, I didn't know that, Melissa. I cannot, like, believe how bad the white supremacy, am I allowed to say that on YouTube? Am I going to get flagged? Hell, I don't know. Is, like, it's bad down here. Yes, I've seen that, Melissa. Because you went up on panel too, right? When nonsense videos. I think it was you up on panel talking about it too, right? Yes, I really want to know more about Jake Brown, and I would love to dive into that, especially being kind of local to it. Um, I don't know. Do you know anybody for that family? That would be amazing if we could actually do something for them, um, actually protest in the right ways. Um, I'm so down for it because I heard, I heard like I guess the bits and pieces version about Jake Brown, and that's another just horrible thing. How do you? No black man is gonna hang himself, especially like from a tree. And, oh God, no. I just don't see that happening. So that's another fishy case that I feel. Um, I think if I really started digging into, yeah, Melissa, I can believe that because she's made a mockery out of so many damn cases. I would love to talk about it, or hell, I'll come protest if they're doing anything. I will gladly drive because I don't Weatherford's not that far from me. Um, I will gladly drive and protest um, at the police station, wherever we can do this in the right way to get the right attention. Um, I don't want to talk about it if the family, of course, doesn't want people to. So I will definitely respect that. But if you know them, I would love to help in any way I can. Like, truly. Oh, wow, Care Bear. That is just, oh, why? Why are people like this? Yeah, it makes you scared. Of course, you don't want to have any family. It's like when you hear about and this is where the privilege part comes in because up until recently, I had never even heard about what is it called? Sundown towns, I think it's what they call them, where um, black people were not allowed to be in that town by at sundown at night, and if they were caught, horrible things happened. There's actually a story. Oh gosh, I wish I could think of her name right now. It was so sad. But she was actually kind of just. It was a young black woman, and she was kind of thrown into some work doing sales door to door, and she was driven with a team to the sundown town, and she was murdered. Yes, okay, Melissa, you know which one I'm talking about. I'm trying to remember where I actually heard about it from. I need to look that up because I would love to tell her story too, because that was just horrid. As far as I know, stranger, the only area of Texas that is blue is pretty much Austin. And Austin is like literally going to a whole nother country when you live in Texas and you come from like the Dallas area to Austin. It is very liberal. Blue, just I think that's liberal, right? Liberal, yeah. Um, it's very out there, but it was cool when we went there. We went to like the ice cream museum there, which was pretty cool. I've never tried so many different ice creams. Um, and we actually stayed at an Airbnb there for a weekend because my oldest, she went to a college and did some schooling program there for the weekend. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we must listen to the same things, Melissa. Yes, the ice cream museum. I will have to show you the pictures from there. Like, it's literally an influencer in like Instagrammer, however the hell you say it. It's like a paradise for them because it's like all photo props. And so like the kids were all excited. And when you look up the pictures online, it's like, oh, it's so cool. But then you get in certain areas and you got like a million bananas literally hanging from strings. Well, what is my child going to do? She's going to try to swing from them. And they're props, so they didn't really hold her up. So we knocked down some bananas. Oh, Victoria, I'm so sorry. Gosh, don't worry, stranger. You didn't really miss out. I'll show you the pictures. It seemed like very expensive, and the ice cream really wasn't that great. And it was so expensive for everything there. Oh, hang on, y'all. I gotta plug in this computer. I thought it was plugged in. My bad. Do, do, do. That should be like YouTuber rule number one, right? I'm already breaking all the rules. Do, 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 do. I think my husband only logged on just to write in the chat because I told him, I said, you better be there. He's playing the new Call of Duty that came out. I'm in the bathroom, like getting ready and stuff, and all I hear is, "Duh, duh, 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 duh." I'm like, oh, yep, he's on Call of Duty. Surprised he didn't call off work yesterday to play it. Oh, Victoria, like, is she in Texas with you? That's yeah, that is scary. Like nobody should have to live like that. Nobody should be scared of driving. Hi, baby, love you. Are you still playing? Oh, she's still young. Gosh, does she live close to you, or is she out of state? 'Cause that's even harder. Yeah, that's one thing about Texas is everybody carries. My biggest fear is the road raging with the guns and stuff. Like that always scares the hell out of me. Okay, y'all. Let's see. We talked about. Sorry, I guess we kind of got a little sidetracked talking about other things. That's okay. But yeah, when I was researching this, I really just I found out about Lermont, and I really wanted to share it because I feel like this poor baby did not get justice, and I don't know, like I'm a very spiritual person, and obviously you guys are going to learn more about me as we go on. Oh, that's awesome, Victoria. Oh, do you have any grandbabies yet? I bet they are beautiful because you are gorgeous. So I can just imagine your daughter's gorgeous. Um, you'll have to tell me later in chat or whatever. So for me, spiritually, like I feel with the legend of Oscar, which they say it's a legend, but how do we truly know it's a legend? You know, most legends have some truth to it. So for me, the whole missing body, and they literally came across this boy's body. Sorry, y'all, I am going to step outside really quick, but I'm still going to talk. Let me know if sound is off or anything. Just let me know in chat. It should be good, but who knows? So, like, I don't believe in coincidences. Can y'all still hear me okay? You may hear some rain in the background. Okay. Thank you, stranger. I don't know why it's taking so long for comments to come through. Sorry, y'all. Um, I don't believe in coincidences, and the fact that they found this child and all of a sudden he's gone, and then 16 hours later they found him again. It it's weird. How do you find a body and then lose a body and it's gone for 16 hours? And that is what, when I read that, I was like, holy shit. Why is this not being talked about? Why is, of course, an airplane's going to fly by? The perks of living close to the airport, I guess. I just don't understand that. And there's the wood chime. Why are comments not showing? Oh gosh. There we go. That might be better. Sorry. Try to make sure I can see what y'all are talking about. I mean, does that seem like a coincidence to y'all? Or, like, how is that physically even possible? So for me, when reading that and then like hearing the legend of Oscar Washburn, I feel like it may not just be a quote unquote legend, because how his body just disappeared and we have another body that just disappeared. I do. I feel like maybe, well, maybe Oscar, like, because we don't know if it was just one officer that found him or if it was like a group of officers. So what if, say, it was just one officer? Oh, it's okay, Hannah. We were just chatting for a while. We kind of got off subject talking about how racist, well, not off subject, but we got into chatting about how racist Texas is and all that lovely stuff. Um, but no, I mean, if it was like one officer, I could totally see the spirit of Oscar, or, maybe all the other poor souls that were hung there or murdered there, like showing the officer a body, and maybe that body wasn't actually right there, but he thought it was, and that caused them to come back and search. I don't know, because like we don't know who found the body. They never clarify that. It could have even been like somebody just exploring the area and they're like, oh shit, I see a body, because, a spirit or something is showing them this body. Um, it's weird. It's so weird. I really want to keep digging into this case. There's not a lot of information online, though. It just literally talks about, um, the family has like a bunch of justice pages, and things like that. And I'll put those in the description and share them if anybody else wants to dig in. Right, stranger? Like, how can it be physically possible? So for me, that just kind of cemented this area, like how fucking weird and crazy this area is. Oh my gosh, a stolen car, of course. Sparkle, you still here? Yes, Hannah, we can talk anytime. Um, I need to pull up my email, but I'm gonna give you my number too, so you can just text me or whatever. And um, I know you said you don't do Facebook, so I can't add you like into a messenger, but we will talk. Because yeah, I don't really have anybody to talk to about it either. My husband, even though he's seen things, he's still kind of so a believer. And I could talk to my sister about some things, and she's had experiences. But I think just the body of Lermont disappearing and reappearing 16 hours later. And it's not like they found him in the water or like way down the creek or something. They said they found him near the bridge. So I'm just like, how can you search for 16 hours and not find a body by the bridge? And I'm going to share some more photos. Sorry, y'all. Traffic is crazy by our house. Um, it's just, God, I still like, oh, just thinking about that place. Because let me tell you, so when we went there, um, it was in 2020. Right, Hannah? It's hard to talk about it with people that don't experience things because, yeah, they don't get it. And hell, I've had so many people think I was just outright cuckoo. Um, One of my older friends, I actually, when I was a lot more open, um, he was like, "There's no way," da 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 da, and I explained his grandma that had passed to the T, and after that, he was a straight believer. Okay, so I've done that with a few people where they've kind of just doubted me, and then I proved them. I don't want to say wrong, but I kind of opened their eyes a little bit. That is amazing, Hannah. Yes, you need to open up. See, I'm not a Pisces or anything. I'm a Virgo. But with my, let's see, let me put my cam back on. There we go. I feel like I kind of have to hide from the camera because I know with the haters and the trolls, there's going to be some people talking shit. And go ahead and talk shit. Clip me, baby. Okay, Melissa, you're a Virgo. I'm September 17th. Sorry, reading the chat. No, stranger, you need to open up more. And yes, this, of course, this is a safe place. Um, I want to be able to, oh, thank you, Hannah. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, yes, you're a Taurus. Um, my daughter is a Taurus, my oldest, and she is hard headed, like hard headed. Okay, August 27th. Ooh, Virgo's in the house. I am an anal retentive biatch. At least I can own it. Um, well, you're not going to be burnt here, stranger. Oh, Victoria, that is awesome. See, I feel like people they judge other cultures, especially um, like indigenous and just really, I feel like America is the only culture that's super closed off when it comes to spirituality. I mean, look at how much everything else uh, in the world. Like so many cultures celebrate their dead, they're passed on. They have, Day of the Dead for Mexico, and I think Spain also does it or something similar. There's just so much history and spirituality that I feel like America kind of closes off, and I think that just stems from how America was. Uh, what? Sorry, StreamYard was like looking weird for a second. I'll get used to it all, I promise. Right, Hannah. It is um, very hard to talk about things because people literally just look at you like you're freaking crazy. Um, okay, Melissa. Yeah, I've had things that have followed me too. And it's scary when you're a kid. So when we went to Goatman's Bridge, it was in October 2020, and we were kind of we went all out with like the spookiness, and our yard was decorated to the T. I mean, it looked freaking awesome. We had people that would stop and come by and be like, "Oh my gosh, y'all's house is so cool," and we really, really got into it. And I had seen some people talking about Goatman's Bridge again, so I decided that we were finally going to go check it out. And it was kind of cold and rainy that day, but I was so excited. I had just only heard things. I watched the BuzzFeed episode on it, and I watched the Ghost Adventures episode on it, and it's crazy when you see like these big camera crew people like Ghost Adventures, like 20 minutes from your house. I wish I had known they were there when they were there because I totally would have geeked out. And yes, I do like the Ghost Adventures. I know a lot of the stuff is very over sensationalized now. I more so like the older Ghost Adventures before they kind of got bought out and changed things. I like when Nick was a part of Ghost Adventures and stuff. I like this BuzzFeed Supernatural too. They are hilarious. Oh, Melissa, that is scary. Have you tried to like connect with it or talk to it to find out what it is? Well, Hannah, I'm gonna have to go to Ohio, or you're gonna have to come to Texas. Yes, that is my favorite YouTubers, Hannah. I'm part of their Patreon. Are you in their Patreon? That would be hilarious if you are. And like, we just never meshed that way, but we met in the drama community. How funny! I love Paranormal Nightmare. I was actually, I want to clip, not, I don't know, clip. I kind of want to ask their permission first before I can show some of their, uh, oh gosh, what is the Chasing Evil videos they do? Because I don't want to just like, I know I can clip and like commentate over them, and that's okay, but I'd rather get somebody's permission too. Oh wow, Melissa, that sounds like a serious like attachment. Ooh, we don't have to talk about that. Would you come up on panel and talk about it sometime? Because that would be awesome. Where's my sister? You better get your ass back in here. Well, stranger, you're going to have to drive from Michigan to Ohio to Texas, and then we're all going to hang out together. Oh my gosh, that is so cool, Anna. Yes, the Chasing Evil thing, that's really what got me so into them because there was no. It sounds like it could be Melissa. That does sound in the realm of like demonic type. I hesitate to say demon because I feel like nowadays, yes, Hannah, let's go. Um, Nowadays, I feel like so many YouTubers and stuff they put demon automatically in the channel description or whatever because they know it's a click, 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 and nothing happens in their video or they hear a voice. But my favorite thing about Paranormal Nightmare is there's no fancy bullshit. It's literally just them investigating, and then you only hear what they get from the spirit box. You hear all the noise. Yeah, we can do that. You can fly. You can fly into DFW, and we'll do a road trip, baby. Ooh, Melissa, that is fucking creepy. That definitely sounds like it could be in the demonic realm. Do you feel like your moods and stuff changing with it? Sorry, y'all. I know we're kind of all over the place, but if you know me, you kind of know that's how I talk, anyways. Ooh, Care Bear? That's horrible and scary. Yeah, that sounds way creepy. Like, ooh, that creeps me out. Do, 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 do. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna do my thing here. And if y'all don't want to be a moderator or whatever, just tell me. I don't mind. But I'm super comfortable with y'all. So I will gladly have y'all represent my channel. Hello, love. Hi, Tia. Tia's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Yes, you know, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But I trust y'all. I love y'all. Yes, Tia. I was like, where are you? No, I love you. I know you're beautiful. Yes, you're beautiful. Um, I meant to say, I know you're busy with the kids, but all my words are meshing together. Wow, Melissa, have you ever looked into contacting like a church or anybody to get it exercised or anything? Because that does sound like it really could be in the realm of demonic. Like that is, mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, stranger, we can definitely figure this one out. So, do you feel like, Melissa, like if you, anytime you've tried to make contact or anything like that, do you feel like it gets worse? Oh, thank you, Tia. I love you. And yes, my nails still look horrible. I need to get them done. Oh, Hannah. Oh, love. Yes, that's where I feel truly blessed because I've just got this amazing community of amazing women around me, where I don't feel like the animosity and tension. It just feels so pure. And yeah, I feel so blessed. So thank you. Oh, I feel the love. I feel the love. Jeez, Melissa. Have you tried to like talk with it with the spirit box or anything like that? And you said it came from your childhood, right? I feel like we need to make a um, Facebook or sorry guys. Oh damn, my prop went out. See, told you, stranger. I knew my freaking what's gonna happen. Anxiety was right. My prop lights went out. Of course, that would happen to me. Oh, Melissa. Okay, yeah. Do you feel like it just comes in and out of your life? Because I know a lot of times with the Ouija board, Zozo can show up. Thank you, stranger. Yeah, I don't do Ouija boards. Um, my daughter, my oldest, she had asked for one, and like I freaked the fuck out, and I was like, no, hell no. And she was like, please, I won't mess with it. And like, she already kind of knows because she's experienced things. But I was like, it stays in that box and you don't ever open it. So she kind of got a bunch of those, like the Ouija decorations from like Spirit. Yeah. So she kind of just uses it as a decoration. But I'm like, we will not open that box. You will not play it. And I told her, like, I will kick your ass. Because she already knows. We've talked so much about it. Well, that's good, Melissa, but still, that's really scary. Ooh, Care Bear. And I know your daughter's young too. Ooh, don't let her play with it. Mm-mm. And that's the thing is like they sit here and they push it as a game, as fun, as no big deal, but they don't realize. I mean, and you could do the same thing with a piece of paper. Um, it's about that intention. And so you have one person or two people or three people or four people. Oh, that is awesome. A Stranger Things Ouija board. Yeah. Make sure she keeps it just as a decoration. Okay, the 22-year-old. But still, you don't want nothing crazy to happen to her either. Um, it's that intention. You, it has nothing to do with the board itself, but the board is the tool. And you have all these, individuals or one individual, and they're opening their mind, and they don't even realize it at the time. But any time you're sitting here and you're using your energy and you're pushing that into the universe of, I want to make that connection. I want to talk. I want something to like communicate with me. You're opening that portal. You're opening yourself up to it. And most people don't realize that. I can, do it on a piece of paper right now. Anytime you set those intentions in your mind, your soul, you can definitely have those same problems of just playing with the Ouija board. That's why, like, no, I don't mess with Ouija boards. I've thought about doing it and setting like my safe places, my boundaries, so nothing could cross over. But no matter what you do, there's still that chance that something can get through. And I ain't got no time for that. I try to keep our house cleansed and here because I know I'm open and I'm light. I know my daughter is, and then my younger ones, when my father passed away in February of 2020, uh, Grayson was 2 then, and he would tell me about Papa standing there and watching, and he would let me know when Papa was around, and my son Zach, he was 4 then. Uh, he would let me know uh, because they wouldn't really say anything. Just once in a while, Grayson was the one that would always talk about it, the 2-year-old. And then one day I asked Zach about it. I was like, "Do you ever see Papa?" And he goes, "Yeah, Mom. He'll stand by the couch when I go to sleep, and or he'll stand over there when I'm doing this." And I'm just like, "Wow, that is amazing." And it felt good to know my dad was still around because I felt him, and I know that he knew I was breathing hard, um, and I would feel him. I could feel he would be right next to me, um, and he was when in the very beginning of my grief, I felt him a lot, and I don't feel him as much now, and I don't really call out to him because I don't know. I feel weird. Like I don't. I feel like like I get scared that like spirits can get stuck or something. I don't know if that's crazy. Um, so I feel weird like calling out to him. Like I don't want to like pull you away from heaven or something because we don't really know what's on the other side. So I don't know. That sounds stupid. I know, but he knows when I need him. He truly knows when I need him. Yeah, Hannah. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry you lost your dad too. Okay, stranger, we'll talk about that. So yeah, not that long ago, probably 3 weeks ago, I was driving to Zach therapy, and like where his therapy is, there's like it comes off of a main road, and then you turn on, and then there's a curve, and I don't know why it's like a not industrial area, but it's just where a bunch of like businesses, but it's a pretty quiet area. But cars are always speeding up and down that road, and I don't know what it was, but well, I know what it was. It was Dad, and I keep his ashes with me all the time. And something just told me, like normally I just kind of drive in the middle of my lane, um, like you would normally do, but something just I don't know why told me to drive hugging my outside line where like the grass and the curb would be. And as we're coming around this curb, this other car, and they weren't even looking at the road, and they're speeding, come straight head on with me. And they were going fast, like probably at least 50 and in the 35. And I wasn't going as fast as I normally would. I was probably doing about 25, 30, and they're literally coming like, how can I do this? Okay, like here's the curve and here's me, and they're like this, and then they look up last minute. I assume they're on their phone last minute, and there was nothing I could do. I was already as far over as I could go, and they just barely missed me, barely missed me. Had if I had been in like the center of my lane and not hugging that median, they would have hit me head on, even with them trying to correct, because that's how fast they were going, and it was scary. Like I was like this. Um, Grayson was like, "Oh my God, Mom, that car almost hit us," and I was like, "Yeah, you're right, son." It was so scary, and of course, they just drive off like nothing happened. No, they didn't do nothing. The drivers in Texas are fucking idiots. I will say that they are just. Mm-mm. So that day, I really do believe that my dad protected us. That's amazing. Well, not amazing that we're all missing our dads, but I think that's amazing that we can still all feel them around us. Yeah, like yeah, I could feel my dad. Like I could feel him touch my shoulders, and I knew he was there. So, Melissa, if y'all only knew about these Texas drivers, mm-mm. And people laugh, but see up north, they oh, see stranger, all things NBC all the time, baby. Um, up north they use salt and they plow and everything, and down here they're like, oh, let's throw some sand on the road. They literally put sand on the fucking road when it snows or it's icy, and then they wonder why everybody's getting a wreck. Oh my God, Hannah, that is crazy. Wow, Hannah, that's amazing. Your dad was definitely there, right, Victoria? They're not. So, yes. And I wonder, is it a southern thing? Has to be, right? Oh, I can't stand that Care Bear, like at all. Stranger, you better watch it. You better watch it. Stranger's never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, and I feel like if you're going to be my friend, you have to see it. It is a requirement of friendship. You must watch it. I mean, it's Tim Burton. Come on, right? Right? Kay Shreve. I don't want to say your real name, sister, because people like to play the Dachshund game up on YouTube. um, okay, hang on, y'all. I gotta fix this freaking moon. It is driving me nuts. It's too dark back here. Oh, wait, I gotta show y'all my PJs I got from Spirit. Oh, no, come back on. What is it doing? It's flashing. There we go. Perfect. Sorry, it was too bad. Look, Gremlins. Who remembers this movie? And look. I got it at Spirit. Oh, Care Bear. She knew you were gonna be okay, and she was definitely ready for peace. Yeah, I had to bring the moon back. I had it set on timer, I guess, and that's why it went off. I got this at Spirit too. I'm not worried about a no wet t-shirt contest. I've got a bra on. I promise. I put a bra on just for YouTube. Um, Spirit is like my happy place when they come back. And I wish they literally, like, if I had the money to open up a store, I would open up a 24/7, 365 Halloween store. I wish somebody would. Why do we only get Spirit for like a month and a half? It's not fair. I love all things Halloween. So just give it to me all the time. Yes, Hannah. Those were like the creepiest movies. I feel like I get too close. Sorry, y'all. You'll get used to my goofy ass self. Back up a little bit. Hey, I'm not all like greasy looking. Oh, I'm a dumbass, Melissa. Yeah, don't get the grumbling wet in here. I'm like, oh, it's white. White, what t-shirt contest? You can tell where my brain always is. No, stranger. Yeah, he was at peace. Yes, Pet Cemetery. Oh God. Okay, so with my grandma growing up, she was that crazy ass grandma that let us watch anything as a kid. And I have to know if anybody else ever watched this movie and remembers it. Has anybody watched the Highway to Hell movie? I've got to pull it up because this was such. It's an older movie, but it is freaking. Do, 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 do. I don't know. No. There we go. I'm gonna pull it up. There are so many fucking creepy ass scenes in this movie. It's got Chad Lowe in it, so I know somebody's got to remember it. Yes, I'm gonna scoop your brains out. I'm gonna scoop your brains out. Okay, I have to find that clip and play this for you guys because ooh, that clip as a child scared the piss out of me. So, I need to share. I know you're sharing the wrong window. Sorry, I'm like double checking on my phone to make sure it's showing the right thing. There we go. Okay, so Highway to Hell had Chad Lowe in it. Okay, I'm gonna play this trailer because y'all have to see this. Look at the. Oh, there's no sound. Shit. Um, how do I share audio? Sorry, guys. I promise I'll get it at some point. Hmm. Okay, so I think I have to like maybe disconnect my AirPod for a second. Okay, sorry y'all. I promise I will figure this out because it's not the same if you can't hear the sound. Yeah, I had myself muted because I was trying to figure that out. Um, Let me run to Google real quick. Share screen. Use share screen button. Pop up to your screen tab. Aha! Is there something about a blue box or something? What the heck? Sorry, guys. I promise I'll get it. We're just going to do the entire screen because it says share system audio then. Okay, we'll do it this way. I'm going to rewind it and I will also give commentary at the same time. Hi, LG. Welcome. That's okay. You can always catch up later. Um, we're just chatting out, talking about old movies and things like that, and I had to bring up Highway to Hell, and I'm gonna do a little reminder video. All right, ready, y'all?
Join us on a dazzling cinematic adventure down the highway to hell. A winding route that stretches from here to eternity.
That poor doggy, he doesn't even know that they're going into hell. Poor doggy.
Discover the warm.
This dude right here gave me like hella nightmares. Yes, it is Chad Lowe. This is when like he was so young here. This is Highway to Hell. This dude gave me legit nightmares and creeped me out. Like he still creeps me out.
Energetic, inventive, and friendly inhabitants of hell.
Can you tell me the quickest way to hell?
That poor puppy dog.
Drugs, rock and roll.
Share with them their traditional crafts.
Y'all see this? Oh my God, Hannah, stop. You're not a 90-year-old woman. Look at that. It just reminds me of the leg lamp.
And delicious local.
Did y'all see who that was? Ben Stiller? No. Is that his name? Ben Stiller? Shit, what's his name? Yeah, Ben Stiller. I was right. Okay. Sorry, y'all. That's him. Ben Stiller is the little chef dude. And then that's his dad.
Paging Saddam Hussein. Bastard!
Down here. That's a company.
I always thought he was so
You'll
cute.
marvel at the unusual flora and fauna.
Did y'all see them graphics? Them poor puppy dogs. Oh my God. And then this scene, I'm a lover, not a fighter, baby.
Light in the people's daily pursuit.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh.
And see reenactments of rituals that go
Oh,
back
this movie
hundreds
gave
of
me like.
thousands of years.
Oh.
Once you're crossed, there is no way back. I'm gonna school your brain!
This part, this is like, that was the creepiest part of this whole movie, I think. I'm gonna scoop your brains out. I'm gonna scoop your brains out.
Learn how a people steeped in tradition have made their city a thriving modern metropolis.
Hey, some graphics were good for back then.
And meet the individual.
I can't even tell y'all how many times I watched this.
The international hotspot it is today.
I am the Prince of Princes.
This dude, oh my God.
Highway to Hell.
So
An
many of these scenes I have forgotten about.
journey From Sovereign Pictures.
Now we'll have some fun.
And him. Oh my God, that dude. What was that dude's name? The one with the little boy in the movie, that's right. Oh my God, this like blast from the past. Right? I don't even know how many times I watched that movie. Yeah, that's Ben Stiller's dad, Melissa. Ooh, stranger. Oh my gosh, hang on. I gotta go grab Rocket. I'm gonna show you guys Rocket. That's him whining in the background. What's in there? No Uncle Pee-Pee? Oh, get your baby. You get mama's baby. He said, I gotta go pee-pee, mama. Alright, go to your puppy pad. Go to your puppy pad. Yeah, he has to use a puppy bag because it's like pouring outside. And he's so tiny, I'm scared he's gonna just like fall and drown in a puddle. I am so down for a movie night, or just like looking up all the older movies that we used to watch and just playing like the trailers, because that just gave me like so many memories. Oh, I love Chihuahuas. Yes, we have a bully too. Har har. Come here, har har. Come here. Come here, har har. Oh my God. Come here, Becca. Oh shit. She's so heavy. Har har. I can't ever lift her up. She's so heavy. Oh, and the best part is she's such a chunk, and she's terrified. And this is my Roxy room. This is our bulldog boxer mix. Oh, stop. Are you going to be a camera hog? Look at you. No, no. Roxy, Roxy. You're going to steal the show, aren't you? Oh, I want to be on YouTube, Mama. Yes, I give all my dogs voices too. I swear, I live with dog glitter all over me. And of course, they're white, so they just like show everything. All right, y'all got some moves. Guys, look at this. This is them. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. I had to show y'all that like they are always up Mama's butt. But now they're like, oh wait, Mama gave us some love. Oh, har har. Harley's like, Mama, you love me. So I also have 3 bearded dragons, 3 fish tanks, and a poison dart frog. Oh, that's sad, Anna. I hate when the poochies can't get along. Oh, I think I like moving my camera too far around. I move my chair. Okay, that's better. You can have them with their little stinker butts. They are turds. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. You'll learn that that's just me. Aww. I love Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, so I have, we've named all of them for like Marvel, except for Harley, which is named after Harley Quinn, of course. We've got, and Roxy. Roxy, we got her before we got any of the other animals, and Daddy named her. So she doesn't fit into the theme, and that's Daddy's fault. So we have Thor, bearded dragon, Loki, bearded dragon, Rogue, bearded dragon, Harley, um, and then now Rocket, the Chihuahua, named after Rocket the raccoon, which is one of my favorites. Oh, and my poison dart frog. I named her Nebula because she's so pretty and blue. Oh, let me show y'all a picture of her. She is so cute. Sorry, guys. I promise I'm not going to be like, you know who, always looking down at my phone. I can still crack jokes. Yeah, honestly, I'm exhausted from all the damn drama on all these channels. It's and the protesting. It's just like, good Lord, it's a lot to take in, and it really does suck the energy out of you. Sorry, guys, the dogs are starting to play fight. They're like, oh, Mama, you're doing something. We're gonna be obnoxious now. Where is the picture of my little baby? Oh, I have to show you all the costumes that I put on the bearded dragons too. It was freaking hilarious. Okay, so here's one picture. I don't know if y'all can see it. She's so tiny. She's literally like this big. I don't know if that's a better picture. She's so tiny. A little bit bigger picture. But yeah, that's my poison dart frog. And they're not actually poisonous once they're domesticated, because they're only poisonous because they eat certain bugs in the rainforest that make them poisonous. So when they're fully domesticated, they're not poisonous, which I didn't know. I'm going to show you how foolish Harley is. So I don't know if y'all ever knew that bulldogs climb things. They think they're monkeys. Rocket, Roxy. So this is Har outside on Daddy's chair. I don't know if y'all can see it. It may be too, I think it's too bright. Damn it. Harley's too white with the light, like it's not showing it. Darn it. Let me see if I can show the other picture. Anyways, I've caught her on the lawn chair outside, and then this one, she climbed on top of the boys' motorcycle. She did that. Nobody did that. And then the one morning, I kid you not, I went outside and these damn dogs were on the trampoline. They literally climb up to the trampoline with the step stool. Harley's the worst one. She climbs anything. We've taken away the step stool and just put like a chair there. She climbs the chair. Wait, who's doing commentary on my live stream? Oh, the dogs. Duh. I was like, damn, I'm not that popular. I'm so, see what the trauma community has done to me? I see something like that and I automatically think like this is going to be another Michelle situation. Oh, I think I've been scarred by them fuckers. Let me see. Let's show you. So this was Thor in his cricket costume. My little Thor bug. And then this was all three of them in their little costumes, the bearded dragons. Okay, strangers, so I wasn't the only one, right? Because I was like, wait, who the hell got my freaking stream already? Oh, these motherfuckers have made me so paranoid. Oh my god. Sorry. No, Elle, it's not even you. It is funny now that I think of it. It's especially funny that these people have made me so paranoid with the damn drama that I'm ready to go like box somebody. Like, what I do to you motherfuckers now? Oh, I guess having your house doxxed will do that. And I know once I do cover all of that, that she probably will. I don't know. She's not going to do anything because, you know, she don't do anything. But I'm sure some of her trolls will make their way over. Okay, so I am going to stop the camera for a sec. It is. It's really, really out of hand. And I'm going to go outside and have a cigarette and tell you guys what happened when I went to Goatman's fridge. Oh, they're awful. I had one of them broke literally the second day after I got them done. I think he did them too thin because it was one of the new guys. I had never had him before, which he did a great job. But I had designs on them, like you hear those crickets, y'all? These are the crickets that I keep to feed the bearded dragon, so it always sounds like outdoors in our house. It's hilarious. Um, but hey, cigarette break, Hannah. But she like did the designs on my nails, and then within like 2 days, the top coat started completely peeling off my nails, and it took the design straight with them. So I just haven't had time to go back up there, and well, I've been lazy too. I probably could have made time, but Ava, my youngest, she's just been acting a damn fool lately with her tantrums and everything, and so it's just been exhausting. And with she's just she's going through that stage where she's going from like big girl or like little girl, like little baby stage, kind of growing into like I'm a big kid now, and so she's testing every boundary, and her separation anxiety from me is just so bad. Um, but she will get through it. She's just in the three major stage right now. Like I have to keep telling her because she'll just scream at me bloody murder to do something or anything, and I'll be like, Ava, and she'll go, sorry, mom. So I mean, she's realizing it, and that's all a part of the toddler stage. But man, don't mean I got to take her in public because woo. So I'm hoping to sneak away tomorrow and get her redone. Oh yeah, Melissa. She's gonna keep going and going and going. She's really gonna cause problems. It's sad. She is 3. She just turned 3 in August, and yes, it was the same. Like the 2-year-old stage was not bad at all, but even with my 4-year-old, when he hit 3, it was like, good God, and he's continued it on into the 4s. He's like the middle kid, I guess, because yeah, because I have a 17-year-old and then a huge age gap, the 6-year-old, the 4-year-old, and then the 3-year-old. And the 4-year-old is my redhead fire child. Oh my God, he is just like, he don't give no fucks. He is, but he's such a sour patch too, because he can be just so sweet and lovey. And like, if you tell him like, you're being bad right now, Grayson, he'll just go, and he'll get like all up in his fifis. I love that new word now. His fifis. Um, yeah, he's a sweetheart though. He really is. He's Stranger's birthday twin. The Pisces. Yes, I call it the three-nager stage, or I call it turtlers. So when I went to Goatman's Bridge, it was in 2020 October, and as soon as I got there, like there was a ton of people there, but a lot of people, like I said, they have a bunch of trails there too, so automatically it draws a shit ton of people in, and then of course people go there for photos, um, and it has a ton of graffiti. There's pentagrams, um, a lot of I don't want to say satanic because not all symbols are satanic, and people are stupid that they'll see a pentagram and automatically think that person's a devil worshiper. Um, but there's a lot of symbols and sigils all around the area, um, like on the metal underneath the bridge. And so when we went there, um, I was, of course, with the husband, and we had the kids with us too. And like the bridge itself, I really didn't get any vibes of. But when we started going into the forest around it, the woods around it, walking that trail is when I just, oh, I got this vibe, and I kept looking behind me, and I just felt it. I could feel it, and I can't even really put into words what I was feeling. Like it was, oh, I did not like it. Um, it was, it scared me kind of. Um, and like I literally kept looking behind me because I was like thinking something was going to pop out. And so I had opened a Spirit Box app on my phone, and I was autocorrect sucks. And as we're walking through, I got some just like basic words, nothing too crazy. And then I got choked and evil. And it was just so weird. Like I automatically just felt like I needed to get out of there. I needed to get out of the woods. It was creepy. So I left when we left out of that area, like the woods area, and we kind of went down underneath the bridge because it wasn't high water then. And with the drought in Texas, I'm sure that the water hasn't really been too deep there in a long, long time. That's another reason I think that whole drowning death is very, very suspicious because I don't think anybody would just jump off that bridge to jump off of it. Oh, I got goosebumps just talking about it. Like, I know, baby. I know, Lamont. But it was really, really bad. And I felt this. Wait, what? Tia's live. Is she live? Oh gosh.
I can't watch it on my way.
Uh-oh.
I can't watch it on my way.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Internet down.
Oh shit. I don't want to like not know. I feel like Ava, hang on, honey. I guess the husband passed out because he was supposed to be helping. Y'all give me 1 second. Hang on, baby girl. Y'all, should we? Well, shit. Should we go over to Tia's? Because if bitch is over there, I kind of want to be over there. Sorry, y'all. I got to get a Band-Aid for Ava because she's got mama's poor dry skin and her feet are cracking. And no matter what I've put on them, they're cracking really, really bad. Yeah, but I'm her mod and Stranger's her mod. So is Mega Mouse in her live too? Was she on the panel? Sorry, guys. I know it's like loud in here. I'm so sorry. Okay, baby. I'll give you your drink. Where's your, show mommy your boo-boo. Right there? Okay. I'll put the Band-Aid on it, make it feel better. See, I did that, Hannah. I did Vaseline. I did the CeraVe with the socks. Because I get the same thing on my feet. But I think part of it's okay, honey bun. Part of it, I think, is because she runs around barefoot everywhere, and so she constantly like recracks it. Is that is that is that better, baby? Okay, honey, hang on. I'll get your drink. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I'll get your drink. Mama life. And you see, this is why women want to stab their husbands because the motherfucker was supposed to be awake to help watch these kids while I went live. Here, baby, this is your apple juice. You don't want you want shake? You want tea? I don't want you to spill it. Oh, told y'all. It's a zoo over here. Oh yeah, Hannah, I could try that and the diabetic foot cream. Those are good ideas, guys. Thank you. I swear to God, I'm gonna stab my husband. No, I don't blame him. He wakes up every day of the week at 5 o'clock in the morning and goes to work. So I know he's tired, but I'm just like, damn, it's your wifey. Now, I see. I can't sleep for shit. I'm an insomniac. Y'all know I'm always up in the chats with y'all. We are the insomniac crew. Um, coconut oil. Oh yes, I haven't tried coconut oil yet. Good ideas, y'all. Because I feel so bad for her. Oh, Hannah. Gosh, that was probably so hard. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've done the Neosporin on it. Oh, let's see. And she woke up, Zach. This is my life. One always wakes up the other. Here, baby. Here's your milk. Here.
No.
Zach, it's okay. I will in just a minute, sweetheart, okay? Zach has night terrors, and it causes him to wake up a lot through the night. My poor baby. Hang on one second, I'm just turning off the fishy tank light so it's not so bright in here. That's probably what made them wake up. I swear, any type of light. Baby, here, your iPad's right here. I wish you'd just go back to night night. You'd probably feel better. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Right there.
Harley, go to sleep. And now the dogs are hyper. Oh, welcome to the shit show. Okay, so I need to know, did Megamouth went into Tia's live, like actual into her live on panel, or just in the comments? I have to know what happened. I'm a nosy bitch. Yes, Hannah, he will wake up screaming and everything. I thought Tia's live was scheduled for yesterday. Damn it. Not yesterday, for tomorrow. Now I feel really bad that I'm still on panel. No. Shit. Okay, I'm about to look this up. Hey, wait, y'all. I can do this, can't I? Oh, yeah, we can share screen. Let's go look at these comments. That's right, baby. We fixing to be messy up in her.
Like, get the fuck out of here. YouTube is very good at protecting young people, much better than TikTok. I mean, I definitely will let him show his face probably next year. There's creepy people on YouTube. You know what I mean? So we try to protect him as much as we can from that. They're really strict with TikTok and kids. They should be. I've seen some pretty not good things on TikTok, some pretty X-rated things on TikTok. That's why he's not allowed to have a TikTok. He's not allowed to have any social medias except for YouTube. And it's because I can monitor it very well. Like, I'm the owner of his account. He's just on there. There are creeps on social media. Tia, I'm streaming you so I could be nosy and find out what happened. Okay. My youngest cousin started making music and movies and the crappy programs that come with laptops, and now he has a music contract. Oh God, I read that already. Sorry. I'm sure you're doing amazing. Kids with ADHD and ODD can be an adventure each day. Yes, they absolutely can. Absolutely, they're creeps on social media. Hold on, let me go up. She better not come in here again. Like, what the hell does she think she's doing? Okay, so anyway, I want to start by talking about some things, okay? Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick, okay? One second. You'll hear silence, but that's just because I'm pulling something up. Okay, so I ran across something today, and I want to...
Well, I feel like I kind of need to end my stream. I guess we can talk more later or something? Damn. I don't know. Yeah, because I don't want to keep y'all pulled over here because I know we want to find out what the hell's going on with Tia. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go move to Tia's. I love you guys. And I am so, so happy that you guys, join me. Truly, you guys have made my whole night. And I'm really excited about that. Okay, where's my... Oh my gosh, Harley's being ridiculous. Hang on, honey bun. Harley, get off her. I swear Harley is ridiculous. She will go and sit on the dang kids. Like, she ain't heavy. Okay, baby, hang on. I know I downloaded this. Okay. There we go. I can't believe she's supposed to be with her damn mom. And that bitch went into Tia's live chat. She's got some damn nerve. You know what? It's almost like she knew her moderators would be busy. You know what I mean, guys? Harley. Or how do? Da, 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 da. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out how to get my okay, now I should be able to do it. So sorry guys. Alright. Ava, honey, it's okay. Something well I heard something about $600 for the damn Uber. That's just crazy. I'm so glad that you guys joined me. I'm so blessed to have you guys. Harley, get off the dang baby. Stop it. Now sit down, baby girl. Come on. Gosh, she acts like she's a damn lap dog. I love you guys. I can't wait to do so much more. I'm sorry today was kind of all over the place. I do want to share more about my paranormal experience since that kind of got cut off. But yeah, let's go meet over at Tia's. Love you guys. Wait. I love you guys.